Hey everyone, today we're checking out Gordian Quest. Now this has been one of the most exciting games of the year for me. I played it way back when it first released into early access, and it's still in early access, but there have been a ton of updates since I played the last time. We're going to get in and check the second act out, which I've never played before, so this should be pretty interesting. This is a fantastic game. I'm really excited to show it off and experience all the updates and the new act with you. So we're going to jump into a new campaign, and we're going to go over to Act 2. This is the Azul Desert. It says, beneath the Azul Desert lies an ancient Venaian city. Between a conflict brewing between the Sakani and the Noyakin, the two great nomadic tribes, and the denizens of the desert, penetrating into its depths may be more difficult than you imagine. Okay. So now we get to pick a party member we want to start with. So we got several options. So we have Lucius, who's like your classic swordsman. We've got Catherine, who's she's a cleric, but she's kind of got like the paladin skill set. We've got Bertram, the ranger. He also has like totems and stuff too. We've got Alphonse, the scoundrel, the rogue, the assassin. Pierre, who's the mage or wizard. We've got Ida, who is the druid. And then we have this new character I've never tried before Naran or Naren. I'm going to go with Naren, who is the bard. That's interesting. I'm really tempted to just try the bard, but it seems like maybe it's not a good idea to start bard like a support class, but I don't know. I kind of want to. She looks really cool. Huh, is it just her skills that don't have pictures? Do I have like a bug going on? Maybe it... Oh, that's weird. Oh yeah, maybe it was a bug. There we go. You know what? Let's do it. Let's go bard. This may be a huge mistake, but what's the point if we're not going to have fun? Okay, we're going to do standard and normal. So we revive in town upon being defeated in battle. And we have baseline enemy health and damage. I'm hungry already. Okay, so we're right here. Looks like we only have one direction to go in, which is going to be an event here. Make your choice and roll with the odds. Your actions may permanently affect nearby nodes. Travel here requires 1 day, and you will consume 1 supply. So we have some supplies up here. We've got gold and we've got fate. So supplies are used for traveling. Gold is used for making purchases, and then we have fate, which we can spend on like rolls and stuff like that, I think. So let's go. It's the only option. It's been 4 long days on the road. The events of Westmire now seem like a fading nightmare. That's the first act. In pursuit of the remnants of the cult that started it, you've secured passage to the Azul Desert. There are signs that they've passed through the area. Okay, so we have a party decision, which is just one person right now. Word of your deeds has also traveled to the region, it seems. Prior to leaving Silverkeep, you received an invitation to an audience with the leaders of the Sakani and Noyakin tribes of the desert. By week's end, we'll reach the Overlook. It's a neutral ground between the tribes, Marco says, consulting a tattered map. Meanwhile, laughter breaks out from inside the caravans. Your artisan friends and your companions are in good spirits, and you are heartened to have them join you. Your mind wanders back to the last day at Silverkeep. Captain Roderick had gifted you an heirloom in recognition of your efforts. It was an accessory, a weapon, or a piece of armor. Well, we're playing as a bard. We got 20 hit points. I kind of just want to like have more hit points, I think. So I'm tempted to... Oh. I'm tempted to go for the armor. Let's go for the armor. Okay, so we get to choose from these 3 items. We have the Healer's Precept. Recover 2 HP when you use a skill with the heal tag. When inflicted with bleed, reduce its effect by 1 and gain +1 intelligence. So do we have skills with the heal tag? No, we do not. So I think we're going to pass on that one. Pacifist Symbol grants heavy block. If you did not play an attack this turn, restore 1 HP. Once per battle, gain 21 guard. If a hit takes your HP below 30%, +1 to strength-based challenges. Seems like a weird fit for a bard, but at the same time, like this heavy block skill says gain 18 guard, apply 2 speed down and 1 root to self. Okay, so it is very tanky. Also doesn't seem like a great option either. And then we have Dazed Disdain. Gain 5 guard for every action point you end the turn with. 18% increased gold found, 8% increased intelligence, +1 guard with dexterity defense skills, +1 guard with intelligence defense skills. So what do we have for our defense? Okay, this looks like dexterity based, possibly. Yeah, dodge is going to be dexterity for sure. I don't know, this seems like the best option, so let's pick it up. You hope he is faring well. The rest of the day passes by uneventfully. Okay, so let's jump back in. We have this piece of gear now, so we can equip that. Oop. Awesome. So now we have, it looks like a sandstorm. Yeah, this area is shrouded in a mysterious sandstorm. So it's going to take 1 day and 1 supply. A sandstorm begins to pick up, greatly reducing visibility. Rather than risk moving forward blindly, a decision is made to hunker down by a crevice in the canyon. A few hours pass and the storm blows over. By evening time, the caravans reach the mouth of the canyon. A decision is made to camp for the night, and the caravans are drawn into a circle. You are shunted from your sleep by the din of battle. Your caravan shudders as you hear arrows punching into the side. An ambush. Quickly gaining your bearings, you step out to find the camp in a state of chaos. By the dim light of the campfire, you see a battle being waged against raiders. There's no time for formations and strategies. This is like our solo tutorial style battle, I'm assuming. Oh, we do have a party. Nice. Oh, okay. But they're NPCs, as you can see. So they're just going to do whatever they're going to do. We're only directly controlling our character. Wow, they're going to steal our stuff. Okay, cool. So the way this works is you've got a grid, and you can attack things based on your positioning on the grid. You have energy or mana or whatever they call it over here that you spend on actions, and your actions come from this like deck of cards, and it'll highlight stuff that you can use. So we can't use bardic expertise because we need inspiration. Okay, which we get from these choruses and verses. So what do we have? Bard's gonna look a little bit complicated, I think. So let's see. All allies gain 6 critical, which makes your next melee hit deal an additional 6 damage. And we get +3 critical for every inspiration we have. It says Mettle. When active, enables the bonus effect of red tones. Oh, okay. So this says draw 3 cards and remove tones. There's 3 of them: Mettle, Tempo, and Glamor. Interesting. Well, let's try this one, since it's generic. Okay, so do we have tones going on anywhere? I can't tell. Doesn't look like it. Okay, grant 5 critical to an ally, gain 1 inspiration. So we have She's going to summon a wolf. He's actually going to attack, and he's already attacked. So let's grant critical to our mage. So now we have one of two inspiration. Gives bonus effects for chorus cards. Reduces by 1 on round end. Okay. But we still don't have any tones. I don't think so. So let's go ahead. They're not really... This guy is going to attack our druid in the back, not us. So we don't need to guard. So let's try... Allies gain 3 critical... I don't think that did anything. Oh, this is weird. Okay. Nice. Look at that. 20 damage. They are stealing all of our items. Okay. Bouncing hit deals 6 damage, chain 2 times. Okay, so it'll chain to enemies that are near each other. That's pretty sweet, actually. So this guy's going to attack the rogue, attack the druid, attack the druid. So we don't need to dodge. So let's boost our allies again. So 30 damage coming from our druid. That's going to be enough to kill anything. He's dealing 9. Oh, wait. She's gaining 7 guards. She's not attacking. The wolf is attacking for 6. Let's boost the wolf. And he's attacking for 9. So if we boost him, he'll be able to kill that guy. So let's do that. So we have 2 inspiration. It's going to reduce by 1 at the end of the round. Very nice. 11 damage from the wolf. I'm already getting the strategy vibes. It's interesting. Like we picked a support character here, and I don't entirely understand how the bard mechanic is working. I don't know how I get these tones going. But man, let's... Yeah. Okay. I think we're just gonna do... So I still don't think we have any... I don't think we have any... Let's try it. Yeah, I don't think we did anything with that. It's very confusing. Alright, we did our 6 damage. Awesome. Base XP, last hit bonus, flawless bonus. Got some gold, and we have a shield. Eagle Refuge grants heavy block, +2 guard with strength defense skills. Gain 3 guard on battle start, and +1 strength with 2 sockets. Sleep does not return easily. Dawn breaks soon, and you prepare to depart the area, a little worse for the wear. Okay. So this is a quest location. Accompany the convoy. Accompany Marco's convoy to the Overlook. You will be able to rest and prepare for the audience with the tribal leaders who have requested your presence. Okay. You arrive at the base of the Overlook, a towering spire that was once the observation deck of the old Vanayan city of Verisitha. Today, it is one of the few parts of the city that remains accessible, with the rest buried beneath the vast desert of sand. Your eyes are drawn to the pinnacle. It must be where the audience will be held. Oban and Sumaya's guards watch with an air of caution. One of the Sakani warriors introduces himself as Kiriel and sets you into a suitable location to set up. All right, a little bit of camp action. Oh, it's all bright and colorful. Nice. Okay, so what do we have? We've got Sister Ophelia, who's here. She gives us healing and all that kind of good stuff, but I think we're good because we're still the only party member right now, just the bard. Ah, and she's cool. I like the way she looks. I like the icon too, man. So good. All right, you've gained a skill point from leveling up. Spend it on your skill grid by clicking on this icon besides the hero's portrait. You can also access the skill grid from your hero page. Okay. We've got Wynn the Enchantress, so she can enchant our different items, and it also looks like we can put stuff into the sockets on our gear as well. Got Barnaby the Jeweler. Looks like he's got some crafting, some jewelry and stuff for us too. Marco the Merchant. Nice, has some gear for us, which we definitely cannot afford at all. We got June the Blacksmith. She can like upgrade and tweak our gear. She's got some stuff for sale too that's a little bit more affordable. And then we have our actual quest here, Kiriel the Quartermaster. Now I don't think we actually leveled up. Yeah, we don't have a skill point, so maybe we were supposed to have leveled up. We were really close, but we didn't actually level up, so. Now, I'm trying to see, how do we get... When active, enables the bonus effect of red tones. Okay, so the chorus is a red tone, right? Tone buff verse. Tone buff chorus. Remove tones. Oh, remove tones, add a red tone. It was right there in front of me the whole time. So we need to play that right off the bat to get the bonuses. Okay. Gotcha. All right, well, let's continue on. Greetings, heroes of Westmire. The audience will begin soon. The hall will accommodate up to 3 of you. We will head off once you have decided. So we get to pick our party members now from the list available. So we're playing as a bard. Obviously, we've got like support skills. We've got critical additions. It doesn't look like we really have any healing, right? So we have like some chain damage. We've got critical, and some guards. So we don't have healing. We don't have a big health pool. We don't have a lot of like direct damage. We've got some ranged and chain damage. So I think we want to like fluff up our party with characters that are going to help support this. So I don't think we want like a low health pool ranged character like Bertram, even though I really like Bertram in general. I think we're going to pass on him. Now, Catherine has high health. She's got some defensive stuff she can do, and she also has healing, so she's not a bad pick. So deal damage, guard, deal damage, and reveal a healing card. Damage, so lots of damage, basically. She's got one kind of like heal going on. Lucius is also really good, like frontline fighter. He's got lots of guard and just dealing melee damage for the most parts. Also has a pretty high health pool. And then I guess our other potential like high health person would be the druid, possibly. We've got guard, deal damage, bleeds, summon a spirit wolf. It's pretty good. I think some AoE with our critical would be pretty good. which he doesn't have any at the moment. So then we have the Scoundrel. So he hits really hard. He'd be a great target for our critical, just to deal like massive damage potentially, but he is a low health target. Doesn't come with any healing or anything. I feel like the caster is probably going to be one of the worst picks for us because he's low health. He's primarily damage focused. He doesn't do a lot of physical attacks and stuff like that. So I think like the caster is just out. So if we look at our critical, yeah, your next hit deals X more damage. From the way that's phrased, it might work with a spellcaster, but I'm a huge fan of Catherine. I really like Catherine. So I'm really tempted to pick her up. She can heal, she could tank, she could slam stuff. And then that gives us a little bit of flex on that next pick. So I think we've ruled out the Ranger, we've ruled out the Spellbinder. So I think we either go for like the Scoundrel, or we go for the Druid. With the Druid, we get the bonus of having a wolf. With the Scoundrel, we just hit super duper hard. So with Catherine, we can go Divine, channeling the power of the gods to lay waste to your foes. Holy Warrior, combine offense and defense abilities that are mostly martial in nature, and Spirit Healer. So I think we definitely want to get Catherine, right? We go Holy Warrior. We have kind of a hybrid of offense, defense, so she can be like a pseudo tank, but also benefit from the critical of the Bard. So we'll get Catherine. And then after that, what do we have for the Bard? What are the options that we have here? Let's go back and check out our trees real quick. So if we go in here, our options are Mettle, Tempo, and Glamor. I would like to know what those do. It doesn't really... Oh, here we go. Mettle. Okay, so Mettle looks like just like stamina boosting, staying alive. Glamor looks like kind of like status debuffs and stuff on the enemy. And then Tempo, control the ebb and flow of battle to keep the upper hand. So within Mettle, we've got vulnerable to enemies, critical, vulnerable. Okay. So Mettle is like making the enemies vulnerable. Tempo is guard, remove debuffs, target attacks first. Oh, this is really neat. Initiative. Okay, so lots of like defensive stuff and like speed boosts. That's pretty neat. And then Glamor redraws their hand. Ally gains 1 channel. Reduces the AP cost of channeled spells. Oh, that combos really well with Catherine, actually. Guard. Okay, so she doesn't have a lot of like healing either. So I think what we need to do, since we're going to have a sort of hybrid approach with the Bard and a hybrid approach with the Cleric, is we should just go for straight up mean damage. And for that, I think we want to pick up Alphonse, the Scoundrel, and just go straight up like these two support. She controls the flow of battle, she heals and defends, and he just slams stuff. And he really is the one we're going to use to kill the majority of the enemies. So let's do that. Let's jump back in because we do have level ups here. So we probably should have gotten one on our main character, but we didn't for whatever reason. So we want to go this Holy Warrior route with Catherine. So we've got a Holy Warrior set over here. So this is the skill point grid. As we get to the edge, we'll unlock another square, which is pretty cool. So initially, we can increase our strength, dexterity, or intel by 1 if we take one of these. Or we can learn a skill from the school of our choice for one of these. And then when we get out here, we get to pick an ability from the school. Now on the outsides, we have an additional talent point, master a skill in your deck, which gives you a more powerful version. And then we could discard a skill from our deck, which will kind of get rid of the fluff cards that we don't need. I think learning a skill from a school of our choice would be pretty sweet. So let's go here. And then that way we can unlock a Holy Warrior card right away. So pick a deck, draw 3 cards from that deck, then keep 1. So we have power attack, shield charge, and shield block. So we can gain 4 guard. We can deal damage equal to your guard and move to the front row, playable only from the back row, or we could deal 35 damage, apply 2 knockback to the target, close range. Wow. Let's take power attack. That seems really strong. And it gives us the ability to manipulate positioning as well. Yeah. Awesome. All right, let's switch over to Alphonse. So he has Assassin, Sabotage, and Subterfuge. So Assassin skills focus on single target damage and the mastery of poison. Sabotage focuses on controlling the battlefield through implements and traps. And then Subterfuge focuses on sowing chaos among enemies through deception and illusion. So we're going to go straight for just Assassin, just killing stuff. And we're going to go learn skill. And we'll go Assassin. So deal 6 damage and draw a card. Trigger before receiving damage, gain guard equal to half the attacker's vulnerable, which I'm not sure if we're going to be using yet or not. And then Feint. Discard a card. If it's an attack card, you gain 4 vigil. Okay. If it's a defense card, you gain 9 critical. If it's neither, I'm guessing you don't gain anything. I like deal 6 damage, draw a card. Feint seems pretty cool too, but this is just a solid, like, well-rounded pickup. We have one already, and we have a Feint. So let's pick up another Swift Strike. Okay. So I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to move on. We can check out our equipment. So we do have a shield. We could give the shield to Catherine. That seems like a great idea. So now she has the heavy block skill, +2 guard with strength defense skills, which these look like they are strength defense skills. And then we have +1 strength, gain 3 guard on battle start. All around really good for sort of like our hybrid tank that we're going to play here. All right, let's check the town. We've got a little bit of gold we can spend. Let's see what's available. Attached cards are converted to strength skills. Attached skills grant 1 channel when used. Attached skills grant 1 stealth on use. So right now, what do we have? So she has 1 green slot, which could grant 1 stealth on use. Potentially. She's also got some mage vestments. Grants force armor and 2 guard with intelligence defense skills. Not super useful for us. Let's check out the jeweler. +1 to initiative, +1 maximum HP, 10% increased gold found, recover 1 HP on turn start. Too expensive. Grants attack of opportunity. So much going on. I think we're good there as well. The merchant, we can't afford anything. Let's check the blacksmith. Grants fade to shadows. Move to the back row of your lane and draw a card. Ooh, that seems really good for our rogue. Grants hidden blade. Draw a card. Gain 3 critical. If the drawn card is an attack, gain 1 action point. Also seems really good for our rogue. Oh, I'm tempted to buy both of those. Let's definitely get the scarf. That gives us an extra dexterity. We do get +1 attack damage for this too. Oh yeah, these just seem very good. Let's purchase this. Oh, we have this too. +1 guard with strength defense skills. +1 guard with intel defense skills and grants mend, which is a heal. Oh yeah, let's get that. We could also pick up a mace for 25. I'm kind of liking these cheap pickups. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get a little something something for everybody. Spend all of our gold. We may regret this. We can always come back and sell it later. So let's jump in. So we didn't get anything for her. We got the rogue scarf. Okay, we also got him a dagger. And then for Catherine, we picked her up some armor and also a mace. And then we're gonna give Alphonse the rest of our healing potions. So we've got some on the bard. We've got some on him. All right, I think we're well prepared for the next battle. But I think we're actually getting some dialogue here. All right, meet the Sakani and Noyakan tribe leaders, Oban and Sumaya. The audience will take place in the hall. I'll be outside. Oban. Yo, he looks dope. We warmly welcome you to our lands, heroes of Westmire. However, it is regrettable that you have arrived under dire circumstances. Oh, Sumaya. We have always observed a shared peace, Oban's people and mine. However, recent events have upset this balance. Events that I believe may be of interest to you as well. 2 weeks earlier, a strange group arrived at our village gates, led by a masked woman called Azva. They wore black robes, spoke in strange tongues, and had skin as pale as moonlight. They were passing through the area. We have seen adventurers and merchants of all kinds, but this one reeked of pure trouble. A few days after, calamity befell us. The ground began trembling in the night. Violent sandstorms started appearing. Groups of men killed on routine missions. Our lives and homes are threatened, and many have taken to blaming the other tribe for the disasters. We have eyes and ears in your lands. We know about the cult you fought and your search for the perpetrator behind the attacks on Westmire. What happened in Westmire, and now our home, is no great coincidence. It seems Azva has found a way to awaken Verasithia, or what remains of the Vanayan city, before it became the desert of today. During the cataclysm, it was buried and forever lost to the world. There still exist entrants into the parts of Veracia, but they are few and far between. One entrance that we know is right here, though it remains locked. The Overlook was once the observation platform of Varasithia, its highest point. Rise, we will show this entrance to you. Okay. Follow Oban and Sumaya. Oban gestures to the massive sealed door before you. 8 glyphs are inscribed upon it. Over the decades, our tribes have extensively charted out the ruins of this name is killing me. Verasithia. Verasithia. Okay. Over the decades, our tribes have extensively charted out the ruins of Verasithia, rooms filled with dead machines and magic. Yet, entry into its heart has always remained locked behind this gateway. With Azva's arrival, however, that might change. Our maps have been rendered useless. The quakes, those are from the ruins shifting around as we speak. The sandstorms make travel a dangerous proposition. Oban is interrupted by a shout, followed by the din of battle in the main area. You spot Kiriel and the guards fending off a sudden flood of Sakani and Noyakan soldiers. The intruders are dressed in markedly different attires from the rest of their kin. All right, let's do it. Rogues, Samaya hisses. I'll explain later. You prepare for a tough fight as a mix of Sakani and Noyakan break through the line of defense. All right. Looks a little less complicated than last time, and now we have control over the whole party. Okay, so this guy is going to gain 3 critical. He's going to attack the bard. It's going to hex. Okay, apply 3 hex. When hex cards are played, the owner restores 10 HP. Okay, and then he's going to attack Catherine. So we have our rogue. What can we do here? Deal 9 damage. Deal 4 damage. Deal +1 hit for every action played this turn. Okay, and we have stealth attack. Deal 20 damage. If in stealth, critical is 50% more effective. So I don't really think it matters. So this can be played anywhere. Okay, so let's try and take out the hex. All right, so 20. And then this is 9. Yeah, we'll just do 9 and draw a card. Okay, and that is his turn. You can spend an action point to move around on the grid if you want, but he's all tapped out. So we have intro of vigor. So we want to play this. And now we have our tones. There it is. Okay. So we are getting hit for 4. So we could dodge for 6, or we could take the 4 damage, depending on what we want to do. We can grant critical to an ally, gain an inspiration, and grant +4 additional critical, which seems pretty good. What does Catherine have available? 18 damage. 15 damage, 10 damage, 9 damage. She's got attacks, right? So I think it's worth giving her some critical. We could play the chorus. I think we take the 4 hit and just set up for a really good combo. Like we use the verse on Catherine, and then we've got 1 inspiration. So then we grant our allies critical. So now she has 18 critical for the next attack. Sweet. So 18 plus 18, that's 36. Bye-bye. Very nice. And so we could spend AP to move. Melee attacks, I think, can only be played in front of you. Mend is not super useful, so let's go ahead and just move over 1. All right. So we got the 4 damage. This guy's going to gain some critical. Okay, he's moving around. Oh, he's pretty fast. Okay, so he's going to hit for 10. And he casts quick, so he's going to be the first to act in the next round. So we need to try to take this guy out or do something. Block, anything. So what do we have? Stab, Hidden Blade, Fade to Shadows. Not a lot. We mostly have stuff to block. She's got Bouncing Hit, Dodge, so we could dodge twice and cancel out this effect. Then Catherine has... Oh, she's got Power Attack, so we're going to, like, 1-hit this dude. Okay, so that guy we don't need to worry about at all. So let's go over here. And let's focus on trying to just take this guy down. Let's go here. Draw a card. We got Stab again. Not so great. Okay, we're at 14 critical. All right, so we're at 21 critical, so we're probably not going to kill this guy this turn, but next turn we'll be able to hit him super hard. So I think we're just going to double guard to cancel that out, and then we're going to do a bouncing hit. Very nice. Oh, I like it. Bounce between both of them. And then Catherine is just going to wreck. wreck. And we're going to move her back in case she draws her heal. Ooh, I messed that up. I didn't realize he was hitting us with that axe spin. Oh, stealth attack. 65 damage. Woohoo. Nice. Okay, so it's working out. We need some heals. We probably need a little more defense on like our bard. Catherine taking the damage she took was just a mistake. Okay, so what do we have here? Dexterity, intelligence, field awareness, trigger, gain 3 guard when an ally in the row attacks. That might be useful for Catherine or the bard. The Rogues, a splinter group formed from dissidents and exiles from our tribes. They covet power above all, and if they've joined with Asva, it will be a problem. No shortage of obstacles, just like the old days. Let us head back to our villages. I will gather what information we have on Verisithia for you. And we will furnish you with more information on the Rogues. I will put my most trusted spies on the task. Kiriel will make further arrangements if you are splitting up the search to search the desert. He is well trusted by us both. Come, let us head back. All right, back to town we go. Did we level up? We did not level up. Is this bugged or are we just not getting XP? I don't know. Let's give her the helmet. All right, well, we're going to end it here, okay? I know we need to go back to town. We need to figure things out. We need to top up our health and continue on. But it's been over the, 30 minutes or so for an episode here already. And as much as I'm, having fun and want to keep playing, we got to keep this thing down to chunks. So you guys let me know in the comment section below what you think of Gordian Quest, whether or not you're liking this and you want to see more. I'm definitely having a lot of fun. I'm feeling the itch. Like I said, this is one of my top games of the year just from playing it earlier, and it's only gotten better and more improved as time has gone on. So I'm excited to play more of this, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, do all the YouTube stuff. Help me to continue to grow the channel. I hope you guys are having fun. Thanks for watching. And as always, I'll see you on the next video.